get down to the water and we're done the exercises and we're just free and like moving around, that's when a peaceful state of mind came over. Just floating. Once I got in that groove, and now I can just glide through the water. Really wonderful to experience. I get the idea of doing new things and having a sense of adventure, but I'm also figuring out like, what's my sense of adventure? Like, I love to learn new things. I think it's a cool opportunity, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. But sometimes I wonder, what am I getting myself into?
So here we are in Honduras. We're going to be scuba diving tomorrow in the second largest reef in the world. I've talked to some people who've come here to Roatán to scuba dive, and they said you can't get any better. When Ro called me and said, we really want you to come to Honduras with us, we're going to go scuba diving, I freaked out. I was like, what? Are you serious? This is something that I've wanted to do for my whole life.
I met Zain through a friend of mine. I realized that he's a TV host. Definitely his experience being around the world is probably even bigger than mine. And when I met Zain, I said, here's the perfect individual for me to show him Basecamp.
You know, when I first saw this show, it was after I had left the place. I was on the Transat plane, and I thought, I wish I had watched this before I went. Because you can go to a resort, you sit there, and you're like, eat all the food, and just hang out by the pool, read a book. But there's so much stuff going on out there that I don't even know what to do. So I'm excited to have you guys kind of lead me and have an experience I would never have had otherwise if I had just gone to a resort. It was like,
You have no idea. You have no idea what you're in for.
DGI Diving Roatán is a 5-star diving center where they offer courses from beginner level to become a professional diver.
The instructor, Tomic, was such a nice guy. They said he looked like Marky Mark. I don't think he looked like Marky Mark. Maybe like if he was like their cousin or something.
So basically, on the theory, you already know how pressure affects.
Our instructor was keeping it very real and very straightforward and very professional, which totally makes a difference in this course because it can be very tiring, you know? It's a lot of information that you need to know.
You come up to the surface, it's gonna expand. Feel some discomfort, we're gonna use this. This is a question and an answer. Need a mask. Stop breathing. Exhale.
He was totally respectful, he was patient, and I didn't feel stressed out from his teaching style. He was a great teacher. The only problem is there was just too much information coming at me at once.
This is out of air. Not like this, because this is like sort of like mafia type of thing, like you're like you're gonna feel sometimes that your ear is gonna go like.
So Zain was hilarious to watch during our learning today in the classroom. He looked petrified, like he was completely scared by every single thing that Tomic would say.
I would try to like remember stuff, and then I'm like, I can't remember all of this. And then by the time we went to apply it, I was like, you know what? I don't really know what he said before, so I'm gonna improvise.
Regulators in, make sure that you release the water, and we purge it with our breathing, okay? Okay? Go.
Half the time underwater, which we were underwater a hell of a lot longer than I thought we would be. I started panicking because I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, because he's using hand signals. And then I'm just like, okay, what did that mean earlier? I remember he said something about that 4 hours ago. What does that mean? And I can't ask him because I don't have any hand signals like it has. What does that mean? Do it again.
I don't know what I did. I'm on autopilot. What am I supposed to do here correctly? I'm sorry. What?
With the inflating?
Oh, no, I have to release it to the blow it.
Yeah, press and blow.
Tomek had to keep reassuring him, it's gonna be okay, you know, you're gonna be fine. And he was struggling a little bit. Like, I'm kind of nervous to see what happens tomorrow for Zain, because, you know, he would go down in the water one minute and he'd kind of be floating away, and then like Tomek would have to go and grab him to bring him back to us.
Zain, you totally make my day today. We were just funny. Me and Emily were laughing non-stop. Yeah, man, good job.
So because we have some weather coming in, like might be rainy and might be a little bit windy, then we're gonna start off early tomorrow, and then we're gonna go out on the boat and do our dives. Like I told you, I'm gonna give you a proper briefing before we go out diving, and then we're gonna get in the water.
All right, so let's take this gear out and wash it out, and let's go.